Well, even within the last few minutes, we keep getting more and more data. The hurricane hunters did just fly into the eye of the hurricane, and they noted that the pressure has remained the same inside the storm, but there are lots of changes, including rapid intensification overnight tonight into a Category 4 storm, and it is headed toward the west coast of Florida. Take a look at the satellite imagery now, and it's a massive storm. I can't say that enough. It is now moving over parts of Key West. You notice it has a distinct eye now. The hurricane hunters notice it's starting to lose that eye, but it's going to reform an eye, an even bigger one, overnight tonight before it heads into Florida. The latest model, one of the models, we use several, but this is the latest one. It's the graph, and it shows the eye wall going into Fort Myer. Now, this is quite a bit south of earlier models. Hurricanes can be very, very unpredictable. They're temperamental. It looks at this point like it could come in slightly earlier as well. I think noon is a bit early. I think this is going to be more in the afternoon, but hurricane force winds are going to be felt as early as tomorrow morning. So we will continue to watch this track as it moves up through Orlando. By Wednesday, it is bringing hurricane force winds not just to West Coast Florida, but Central Florida as well. So Daytona Beach by Thursday getting at least tropical storm force winds. So there are tropical storm warnings on the east coast of Florida as well. In fact, warnings and watches extend all the way up to South Carolina. Storm surge. This is the big problem with this storm. It's got a lot of water. It's not just the wind. It's been sitting over the Gulf, gathering water. It is going to slam into the West Coast with storm surge as high as 9 feet and above. As we head off to the north, still a problem. You see all those areas of red. That's 9 feet of water pushing on shore. And if this storm comes at high tide, which is in Sarasota is at 3:15 in the afternoon, you get high tide and storm surge, and you have the potential for a catastrophic situation for parts of Florida. Now, good news for Tampa Bay, as that storm surge now is predicted to be closer to 3 feet. Also, heavy rainfall. Again, this is a very wet storm, so as much as 2 feet of rain, in addition to the storm surge, could fall in parts of Florida. So this is definitely going to be a situation that is difficult for not just the west coast of Florida, but all of Florida over the next 24 hours. Let's talk about our weather back home, because it's a chilly night in Metro Detroit with temperatures only in the 50s. We do expect just a little bit of rain tomorrow with a northerly flow, northwesterly flow off of Lake Huron. As we look through time here, we should, for the most part, starts to clear out tomorrow. Tomorrow is an improving day for our weather, and it only gets better from there. You can see just a couple isolated showers up in the thumb. The rest of Metro Detroit stays dry. Here's your forecast for tonight. Mostly cloudy, just an isolated shower, 47 degrees, your overnight low. Daytime tomorrow, improving conditions by tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully getting a little sunshine with highs still below normal in the upper 50s. But as we look at the future forecast, there is hope on the horizon for us as temperatures get back to normal with a lot of sunshine by the weekend. We are going to stay in Tampa Bay tonight, but tomorrow morning, first thing, we are headed south, probably around Sarasota, Venice, and into, as far as we can, Fort Myer, where we can still stay safe from the storm, but also bring you the latest images. And then we will certainly have a lot of coverage after the storm passes. I know so many people in Metro Detroit have family, friends, homes here, and that's why we're here tonight, is to bring you those updates. So we are going to be on from now until the end of this storm, and probably into at least Thursday and Friday.
All right, Kim, we appreciate your insight, your perspective there. Please, 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 you and Norm, your photographer, stay safe as we continue to follow this storm with you guys.